Pencils down. Pencils down. That's it.
down.
We're good.
Pencils
That's
down.
it. That's it. Pencils
down.
down. We are beginning another ramble, Eddie. Another episode.
Another one.
Man, we spoil our listeners, don't we?
Don't we?
Now that Gold Spink had that great idea, why don't
Brilliant idea.
you make that a podcast
Make
too?
that part of the podcast.
So now you're
getting the full on ramble on every Wednesday.
and then the side issues.
And then you're getting little side mini issues
on Tuesday,
Friday.
Tuesday and Friday.
Or you could watch us on YouTube Tuesday or Friday.
You could do all that.
Whatever you want to do.
And then maybe one day you could watch us ramble. That's
Maybe.
the goal.
That's the goal.
Is to have some cameras set up, right?
Yes.
Some naked women dancing in the
Well,
background.
of course. It was some polls,
Right,
some naked
yeah,
women.
of course.
Live stream the ramble.
Right, live stream. Oh, it's more. Andre's not here right now. She's working a new gig, so congrats to her on that. But I had some more deal breakers for her.
Are you the official pimp, or does she have? Did you let her go to another pimp?
Here's the rough part.
Right.
Her family
Oh.
had her with like a family friend pimp.
Oh, like yeah, it's hard. Yeah.
It's Thanksgiving.
Like Tracy's a real estate agent, and we always
Right.
have that issue. As she has friends, but they had prior friendships with other real estate agents.
It's tough, right?
And you kind of just so it's like if there's already a pimp in the family.
Thanksgivings are very weird because I
Yeah.
just want to kill the guy.
That's true.
You know what I
He
mean?
should at least give you like a referral fee.
Something, but it's tough.
Right.
It does. It's a sore spot. We fight a lot about it.
That's fine.
I mean, I hope we're strong enough to
I think.
overcome.
Well,
that.
you'll find out. You'll
see
find out
soon enough. Huh?
You'll find out.
I mean, yeah, it's rough, but
She's gonna listen to that, right? The first
I
part of
hope-
the
she doesn't listen to any of this
Oh,
shit.
that's right. She doesn't.
She
care
only
about
watches
the
the videos. She's the opposite. She's the opposite of our listeners. She watches the videos, doesn't listen
really
to the
watches the
podcast.
videos, huh?
Yeah. Now, what I had another deal breaker for her,
What?
and it would be
What?
like what I can ask you too. I'm babysitting. Let's just
Okay.
because to her it
Okay.
would be her. It would have been
Well,
a
should
very
we
bad
inform
thing.
if there's any new ramblers what the prior deal breakers might be?
I think they should discover them for themselves.
Okay. Yeah, go back in the back issues.
One of our listeners wants a Christmas sweater of me blowing.
Oh,
her brother's
absolutely.
dog
That should be made. That should be a
under the
stocking you
tree.
can hang above the
Yeah,
fireplace.
Right. Just a little nits.
Just you blowing a dog.
So you don't have
with
to go
her
back and
with her
listen.
nephews coming down the stairs, which just
all
shocked
excited
me.
to
Just
see gifts,
Yeah.
and then they see that. I was like, what if?
it should be one of those sequin stockings where it's like you're holding the dog out,
Right.
they're running down all happy, excited.
Right.
Then you press the sequence up, and now the dog is in your mouth, and the
Yes.
kids will have a shocked face.
Perfect. See, perfect.
You can go back and forth with it,
Genius.
right?
We need to have me blowing the dog be one of our Christmas songs on our Christmas album. I didn't even think about that. Right? That's got to be a song. So mine was I babysit. Let's have babysitting Colton, and let's reverse this. And he's 6. Let's go
Okay.
back in time.
Okay.
You and Tracy come back from a show or we're at an event or something, and I'm just sitting down talking to Colton very seriously. But you just hear the end, and you hear me say, "So that's what they mean by butterface." Like, would that? Would you be upset at all? No.
You're giving life lessons.
Right. She thought that would be bad if I.
Really?
Yeah.
At what age? Has to be
6 and 4 are her 2 nephews.
And that's what they call her. But
And I'm like, and that, kids, is what we call a butterface. Like, see what that wouldn't be, or isn't that bad?
That's a life lesson.
I would think.
That's an absolute life lesson.
How could they be that upset or
you
that
need
she's
to
like,
seriously reconsider having children.
I know. I'm gonna have to teach my kids something. You're
You're gonna have to do everything on the down low. Hey, this is on the DL.
You can't tell your mom.
This is a butterface.
You can't tell, fucking Buzzkill McGee over there, your mother.
Jeez.
You can't tell her we said this
You can't
shit.
tell her what a butterface is.
Right.
But just don't bring a butterface home.
Exactly. Unless you're into that.
Unless you're into that.
Unless you're into
or
that
a great
sort of thing.
personality, I guess.
Yeah. I heard
Or that butterface is just banging.
bang. Dudes are pieces of shit because you know what I think isn't even. You know what I heard before?
What?
So butterface, I thought was no big deal. I thought that was kind of weak.
Yeah,
of a phrase,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and 90% of the guys who say it, like anyone would want to fuck
Oh.
any of them.
Most guys that act that way about any, and most
Yeah.
guys that objectify women in that way at all
Are
are the worst looking dudes.
on the planet.
Yeah.
On the planet. Just, they have to wear sweatpants.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because jeans just don't cut
They
it.
can't wear
you know?
jeans. They can't ever tuck in a shirt.
No, that
No,
looks
can't tuck in a
horrific.
shirt, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, they all look like Charlie Weiss. Every dude.
Pre or post stomach band surgery.
Oh, pre. They all okay. Real quick.
Posty's in the scooter.
Posty.
He's coaching from the scooter.
You know, real quick before I go on a Charlie Weiss rant, there
Which
is
is
one.
long overdue.
Long overdue.
Long overdue.
I heard the meanest one for a Butterface, but the most clever.
What?
It was a Cleveland Brown.
Okay.
Great uniform, awful
Butter.
helmet. See,
See, I used to think that way, but I don't like the new Browns uniforms.
I know.
With the Browns on the side.
It
It's
looks
written on
dumb.
the side of the leg
Looks
and the
stupid.
Chief Cleveland across the
It
chest.
looks stupid. Charlie Weiss, you know what I hated when he
What'd
took
you?
over Notre Dame?
What?
Was
Did they get a 10-year contract?
for like what? And then like, so I forgot, was it NBC that owns the rights to Notre Dame
Yeah.
broadcast?
Yeah.
Dude, they were jizzing everywhere.
Yeah.
And you could tell it was a little, they were just so happy they got rid of Ty Willingham. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were just like,
And
oh.
he wasn't a bad
He was
Notre
not,
Dame-
nope, finally we got a white guy in there. That was their, you know what I mean?
He wasn't a bad head coach.
No, he wasn't. And they were just so happy that, oh, we got Charlie Wyatt.
Did you see what he did with New England?
Yeah, and they kept saying, first game, this is the difference you get with a Charlie Weiss coach team. That's what the announcers kept saying every time. And of course, Notre Dame was like, playing McNeese State. You know what I mean? It's like 44-0. This is a Charlie Weiss coach team. And then a week later, they lose like 4 games.
Like the closest they were ever to being good with Charlie Weiss
Yeah.
was that USC game.
And then USC still beat them.
And USC still beat him in Notre Dame.
Yeah. In
Liner
Notre
took him
Dame.
downfield
Yep.
and won.
Just did it.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was like they were on the cusp of being a good Notre Dame team.
Right.
And then they went back down in the hole.
I imagine any Charlie Weiss coach team at Notre Dame playing today LSU, Clemson, Alabama. I mean, it's,
It's Batman versus anybody.
yeah,
It's just-
stop.
It's Batman versus anyone from Sesame Street.
oh,
They're wiping Sesame Street with him.
oh my God! There's nothing left. Nothing left.
Grover just destroys.
Glover. Oh my! Imagine if they let Oscar the Grouch out of
Oh,
the
fuck.
to fight, but I mean, jeez, all that pent up rage. He's dead. I don't even want to get into the type of squash match if it's Snuffleupagus versus
Fucking Bald Eagle?
Forget it. Forget it.
What was his name?
I don't remember.
Fucking forget the Bald Eagle.
Snuffleupagus destroys him.
Oh, that's not it. Yeah.
I mean, is depressed.
Batman doesn't even challenge Snuffleupagus because Batman sees Snuffleupagus.
He walks across
and goes,
the way.
"Did I just see that? I don't know.
I don't know. What was
I'm
that
outta
real
here.
or not?
Was
I'm
that
out.
real or not?
I'm scared.
It disappeared. I don't know if that's imaginary
I
or
can't
not.
do
I'm
right.
out."
I can't handle this. I'm getting the fuck out of here with my tail between my legs. It was funny because Joe Capone, lovely man,
Yes.
friend of the Ramble,
Huge friend of the Ramble.
sent us that really post about like Batman being all
getting
bloody
back up.
and like I will always get back. But it's just him getting his ass kicked,
Right. Like he
That's
always
all
does.
it is.
Like he always does.
The comic that he sent.
And they don't even show you who's kicking his ass
And we
because it
knew
could
it was-
just be a
It was
myriad
Cub, it was
of
Cub Scouts.
anybody.
I
Yes,
mean,
Cub Scouts.
It was 3 Cub Scouts just fucked him up, and he's talking shit to 12-year-olds who beat the fuck
They're-
8-year-olds.
It was Girl Scouts forcing him to buy cookies.
Yes, and he was like, I don't want any. Oh, fuck you.
Okay, you gotta fucking-
Most Girl Scouts are taught polite manners, but with him, what are they
No.
afraid of?
Nothing.
Like, okay, we'll fuck this
We'll
guy
take
up.
your money
Yeah,
and maybe give you cookies.
Maybe we'll leave a cookie, but we're still fucking this guy up. This guy is of no threat to us whatsoever. And you're going to hate this, but
What?
I have to say this.
What?
I think Dak Prescott might be the greatest quarterback the Cowboys have ever had. Can I tell you why?
Yeah, why?
The numbers he's putting up with Jason Garrett as his head coach. Think about that. Jason Garrett is his head
Who
coach.
just texted you? Jason Garrett?
No.
Does he
Angrily.
does he text
he's
you
clapping.
talking points?
He just sent me. He's just
Talking
clapping.
points?
He's
Cowboy talking
clapping.
points?
I mean, that's impressive. To get those kind of numbers with Jason Garrett as your head coach?
That's just modern NFL.
I don't know.
Those are modern NFL numbers.
I don't know. He's the only guy who's done it in like 5 years or whatever.
I think I would owe it more to Kellen Moore
No question.
for opening up the offense.
You know what's sad is they're not doing anything that
No.
groundbreaking.
And they're still going to go 9-7 and get
Oh,
knocked out in
because
the
it's
first
still
round.
Jason Garrett. You still have
Because
Jason
it's
Garrett.
still
with the-
it's the Niners and who else in the NFC East?
That's
or in
it.
the NFC.
The
That's
Seahawks. I'll
it.
give
The
you the
Seahawks.
I'll give you the Seahawks.
Seahawks, Niners in the NFC, and then it's either going to be the winners. No one's beating the Ravens. I'm sorry.
Lamar Jackson is the most exciting.
Unless a horrific injury happens to
he
Lamar
is
Jackson,
running the table.
I don't see anybody beating him.
No. That dude.
No one knows how to defend that shit.
That guy is going to embarrass every defense for at least 2 more years. They might figure it out
They'll
by
figure
then.
it-
But
We'll
dude,
see next time he faces Belichick. If he does to Belichick what he did to Belichick last time, then everyone just stop playing. And
it's
just
over. This
hand
guy's
Lamar
done.
Jackson shit.
Yeah, just give him the Lombardi.
If he can do that again,
just give him
to
6
Belichick.
Lombardi trophies now.
If Belichick can't figure that out, nobody's going to.
Dude, that guy is insane. We're kind of in a fun age of our 2 favorite sports because we have these amazing players. Like, it's weird to think that you thought this was just going to be Mahomes' league to lose after last year, and then Lamar Jackson is like, "No, it's mine."
Yeah,
it's crazy. And then in the NBA, there's like 8 amazing young players that are like, Jesus Christ.
People nobody thought about.
Yeah, it's just, oh man, that's fun. 10 minutes.
10 minutes, and we covered what?
Sports,
hooking out your girlfriend,
hooking out my girlfriend, teaching her nephews about
what a butterface
about
is,
dating, and
good stuff.
Let's go.
Batman, we ripped on Batman.
Oh, how easily he gets just
so simple.
You know who else knocks the shit? I can beat him.
I hear it now. I got headphones. You charged them up. Thank you.
All right, so what I'm gonna sing. No question, this band takes him out in seconds. So true, funny how it seems, always in time, but never in line for dreams. Head over heels went toe to toe. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. I bought a ticket to the world, but now I've come back again. Why do I find it hard to write the next line? Oh, I want the truth to be said. Now join in. I know this much is true. Fuck yeah, here we are.
Good shit, dude.
How quick does Spandau Ballet take out Batman?
Oh,
I mean,
dude.
Do you think they were beating him up as he was singing that song in the studio? He's just sitting there.
He was sitting on top of him, and Batman was probably whimpering, and he was probably ruining take after take.
Listening to Marvin all night.
And he's like, if you can't stop crying, you have to leave.
You're done. We can't do this.
I can't beat you up and have you cry.
Andrea's going to be so mad when she comes home with the window open. She's going to hear
because the whole courtyard's hearing us.
Yeah, should we close it?
All right.
What do you think?
I don't live here. I don't live here. So
you're more than welcome to. Wait, I think the other window's open too.
Oh,
hold on.
I was getting ready to let some N-words fly. That was how that was going to work.
Right.
Hard R, not soft A. I was going to Jim Cornette this place.
Oh, Jesus, Jim Cornette, huh? Man. Just maybe pick a different analogy, Jim.
I don't know if anybody heard Jim Cornette's a broadcaster on NWA.
To Dennis Miller, how about a new analogy there, huh, Jimbo?
He was saying how he was calling a match, and he said he was trying to say how tough this wrestler was or how fearless this wrestler was.
Yeah, fearless. I think.
And he said
right?
he's the only man he's ever known to take a motorbike, strap a bucket of fried chicken on it, and drive across Ethiopia.
Yep, there we go. That's what you say.
There's so many other ways to describe someone being tough.
Fearless,
being fearless and tough.
Stare down a gunman.
Then using that food and that location.
You just take him on the other side of the train tracks with some dice and have him yell the N-word. Like, all right, dude, what are you doing right now? Why are you saying this? Jesus Christ.
I mean,
yeah, there's.
When do we know? When as a people do we just stop? Do we stop doing these things?
These dumb, awful things?
That didn't need to be said.
Didn't need to be said.
There's an infinite number of ways to describe someone as fearless.
A billion. Billions. Same thing with the butterface. Do we really need that either?
We don't need the butterface.
We don't need guys like, oh, yeah, they put a bag over her head. Yeah, okay,
Limbaugh. She would fuck you anyway.
All right, you Rush Limbaugh-looking motherfucker. Do you know how much money you would need to
butter everything?
Yeah, you have a buttered life. But his life.
But his everything.
But his existence. Oh, man. Yeah, that was.
That was rough, man. Poor Jim Cornette. But not poor Jim Cornette. He should know better.
How do you? He's not like it's not like he's 12
Well, it's
doing
his first match
ever.
he's ever called.
Yeah,
So he doesn't know
right.
better.
Yeah, he hasn't really been around.
And he hasn't been on Earth.
Yeah. Oh man, Eddie Ramble 207.
207? 7?
Yeah,
6 or 7?
7.
207, and we just put out Ramble Radio episode 44.
We're just, I mean,
Flying through.
dare I
shit.
say balling?
Are we balling?
Are we balling? I think we're
I
balling.
mean, the catalog of the Ramble is extensive at
It
this point.
sure as shit feels like
It's an
we're
extensive
balling.
catalog.
Absolutely. However, you want the bad news?
What's the bad news?
We're deadlocked at those 95 5-star reviews.
Which doesn't make any sense. Because
It's-
I know we have more listeners than 95 listeners.
I know. It's rough. Real rough. Real rough.
Maybe they aren't iTunes listeners. Maybe it's through other means.
I don't that's unacceptable to me.
I don't know what that means.
Please up this number. 95 5-star ratings. We need some more positive text reviews. Keep those coming.
We're surging on the YouTube vids.
Surgeon YouTube.
We're up to 70 views.
Thank you.
Basically
We were like
per
at
vid.
5 before that.
We were gridlocked
Thank
at
you
4.
for rocking and rolling that, everybody.
Yeah. Oh,
but come on.
Wolverine fell on his ass.
I know. I got to fix him.
Yeah.
And I finally got to get those night crawlers all done.
Yeah, you got to do
You
that.
know, I got to get that. Oh, by the way, see that box over there?
Yeah.
That is our Zebra Batman.
Oh, yours came?
It came in today, so yours should be getting here
Mine
any
should be coming in
second
soon.
now.
That's a big package for
It's for a little thing.
that minifig.
What if he accidentally put something way more valuable in there? What do
like
I
his
do?
wife's head.
Yeah.
Like 7.
And you're like, oh,
Oh shit.
okay.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, wait, I didn't mean to send you
No,
that
you're
one.
not gonna seek revenge on this. This
Yeah,
isn't gonna be a 7.
this is
This won't be a
pointless.
deadly sin.
This is pointless.
This is stupid.
Can you send that back? And here, I'll have your toy.
So what we did for to clear it up for everybody for San Diego Comic-Con, we got the free Lego minifigures.
Yeah, we damn near almost swept.
Yeah,
I swept.
5 or 6. You
5 or
swept. I
6.
got 2 out of 3.
You got 2 out of 3.
Rook Move guy probably
Rook
got
Move.
17 of each.
Yes, because he just kept,
'Cause he kept
beating his
cutting
wife and putting her in line. She needs medical attention.
Look
and
at
then
her.
they get,
Look at
and
her.
then they
She's
get
a
to the
gimp. Let's
front.
get in the gimp line.
No, we're gonna put her in medical attention, and then get in the fucking line, and then he scoots her in to go touch the pad, and then he hits her again, like, oh, look at her, she's
Look
bleeding.
out. She's got 2 black eyes.
Oh, put her back in the medical attention, and then this is the medical attention line. Well, go ahead and press this button, hon. You know,
Fucking
I bet you.
line cutters.
Fucking evil.
But we got the Lego Batman. He was in the zebra suit because that's how Batman rolls.
That's what those Dark Knights do.
That's exactly how he rolls.
How
in the
tough
zebra
and
suit.
dark he is with the zebra outfit.
And we're walking around and
with his fucking Marty Jannetty tights from
Oh, my
1987.
It's rock and roll. It's beautiful. Bobby Eaton, Midnight Express. So we're walking around the floor at Comic Con,
Yep.
and there's a guy who does whatchamacallit?
Grading.
He grades
He
figures,
grades
and
toys.
So we're like, all right, we'll give him our Batman minifigs. That at that point we got them for free, but they're already
Why
going
not?
on eBay for like $250.
250. So we're like, let's see if this adds anything.
Let's see if this
to
adds
it.
value.
He was like, oh, like thousands.
So
he
we
didn't say
paid.
that,
Yeah, he
but-
didn't say 1,000. If he did, then I would have never everything I had. I would have given him.
Yes.
But it was like $60
60
to get it
bucks a
graded
pop.
and put into like a little plexiglass box.
Thing. And now it's just
And now
right
it's
there.
sitting on your table.
That's exciting, kind of.
Yeah, that's kind of. I wonder what you can get for it.
$20 more. I bet.
$20
I bet
totally worth it.
270.
So you've lost 40 on the deal.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not a bad deal. But it was
Yeah, I don't
free,
know.
so you've actually gained like $210.
Exactly. Still profit.
Still profit.
I don't know. We'll see, but they're here now. Maybe we should do an unboxing of that for a video.
That would be interesting. Oh, we will.
But
Tune in
then-
on Friday.
But then who would listen to that?
I don't know.
Because see, it's
we'll
also
describe
a
it.
podcast. We'll describe it. Look at Eddie. You think of everything.
Well, we want to drive the people to the YouTube page.
I feel like we're that local broadcast that does radio and TV. You know what I mean, of a sports team. So they kind of have to do. Those. Like
Yeah.
those small market ones that just have to do everything. I kind of feel that's what would. Anyway, I'm excited
About what?
Just for you to hear your own harmonica.
I'm really excited about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, lay it on me.
Like real. You promise. Like real
It's
excited.
been a few weeks since we
It's
had
been a
Cody on.
long fucking time. Cody might join today.
Really?
There's
'Cause
an
I haven't
outside
heard from him
chance.
since Houston lost the World Series, so I
I
just
know.
want to know if he's okay.
Oy, yeah. And then
since
now they're
and since
cheaters.
they're the new Patriots of the
Patriots
Major League Baseball.
and then
How do you deal with that?
And the Spurs have lost like 7
Yes.
in a row. And I don't want to talk to
He's
him because
hanging
Luka
on.
just had a 40-point triple-double against the Spurs last night.
Jeez.
Hit the game-winning
Yeah.
3. What am I supposed to? I don't want
He
to.
might be on. He might be being under surveillance. Like watch.
It's tough.
It might be tough for him right now.
Is this, by the way, email us at ramble@theramblepod.com. Follow us on Twitter at podcastramble1, Instagram at podcastramble. And please, thank you to everyone who's been buying our TeePublic merch. Keep that coming.
Yeah.
Buy the pillow. Drill the
pillow,
holes.
dude. Fuck
Drill the
the
holes in the
pillow.
mouths of the pillows.
Fuck the
it.
pillow.
For Eddie.
Hashtag fuck
You know
the
what
pillow.
it would mean for this man? If you could just see the look on Eddie. If you could only see the way Eddie Pence
That's bad music.
wants you to fuck the pillow.
Oh, God, that's such bad music.
I told you the story about that song, right?
No. What's the story about that song?
It makes me like the song just a smidge.
Why?
I hate the
Why?
song.
I hate the song. Why
Was
do you
that
like
Tonic?
it a smidge? I don't
Who
even
was
know.
it?
I just
if
hate
you
it.
could only see
Oh, God.
the way she
I can't get through the
loves
opening
me,
verse without turning
maybe you'll
without
understand.
changing the station.
My OG Ramblers know exactly. They've heard this story.
Oh,
I
have
think.
they?
So he wrote this.
Yeah.
The guy from that band.
Yeah.
Is that? I got to know who that was. Sorry, I have to know. I'm sorry, Eddie. I'm sorry to do this.
Just don't play it.
Oh,
Just
God.
don't play the
I don't
song.
want to puke. Yeah, Tonic. Tonic. He loves me. Maybe you'll understand. So he wrote it. He wrote it
While taking a dump.
while taking a shit.
Singing it while taking a dump.
He wrote it for his mother
Oh, God.
because she did not approve of his girlfriend.
Okay.
And so he wrote his mom, if you could only see the way, right?
Yeah.
Then the chick dumped him anyway.
Oh, what a sorry sack. Oh, shit, that dude. I like it even less now.
I like the ex-girlfriend way more.
Yeah. Well, she's like, this is your song? This is
You wrote
garbage.
this shit you wrote
You
for
wrote
me?
this shit? You're not a
And she
musician.
says she loves me.
Fucking sing, dude.
Wait a minute. The last time we had headphones on, no, you had to borrow my headphones to listen to the Eagles.
Yeah, when we had the whole
Right?
Eagles discussion, yeah.
God. Okay.
Apparently the Eagles are popular. I didn't know how popular they were, but
The
apparently.
biggest album ever, their greatest
Yeah,
hits,
I
right
guess
next to,
so.
I think it passed Thriller. So I'm going to play you something real quick. Do you take this over the Eagles? You ready?
Okay.
Do you take this
Oh, yeah.
over?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You'll go to bars rhythm
Oh,
of the night
fuck all the, yeah.
any day.
I'd love to barge.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm not saying I don't.
All 37 of them. I love to barge.
Weren't that the Jets?
What?
Weren't the Jets the one with 37?
There's like 17 DeBarges.
Well, how many Jets are there?
I don't know.
Remember the Jets?
Yeah.
That's another one that was like,
Yeah, but
they were
there's
like,
a-
let's take the Jackson 5 formula
Yeah.
and just multiply it by
and
12
quadruple it.
of each.
And then we'll have DeBarge.
And you can dance the whole night
I love
away.
DeBarge, man.
Yeah, but you take them over.
Fuck yeah.
They no
DeBarge destroys the Eagles. In like a street fight, it's not even close. One, they're outnumbered 30-1.
30-1. All right. Is it? Do these people take the Eagles?
Yes, yes.
Voices.
Yes, they take the Eagles.
No, till Tuesday just rolls up.
Give me
there
all that
and
80s
fucks
shit.
them
All
up
that 80s shit takes
over the Eagles. All right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong.
And again,
okay?
Eagles individually have come up with some great music, but collectively as a band,
Fuck them.
fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Hey, you're like De Niro on CNN talking about Fox News, right?
Fuck them.
You know what? Fuck
Fuck them.
Fuck
You know what? Fuck them.
Oh, so great. Here we go. What hat would they wear?
I come in so subtle.
It's nice to hear that, isn't it? Nice to hear
It's
that.
just a touch too. It's not overpowering.
Right.
It's not too long.
You don't feel bad that that's going to turn Colt into a heroin addict because he can't ever live up to that?
Dude, that's not. We all make our choices.
I mean, all right.
We all make
but-
our choices in life.
Yeah.
If
You're not
that's
even
what-
going to offer to give him a lesson or two on the harp? Is that not?
No, because I didn't have a lesson.
Well, there you go.
So no one taught me.
Right.
And if it doesn't inherently come to him, it's like it's
fuck
not.
him.
Then fuck it.
Fuck him.
I can't teach him.
Fuck him. Hey, you know what? Fuck him.
Yeah,
I'll be
that's
like
why
De Niro.
That's why Jordan's not a coach.
Right. You know what? You're so right.
Okay. Thank you.
This hat one was tough, huh? Star Trek goes into the Captain Hall of Fame. Who captains on their hat? That's tough.
To me, it wasn't that tough.
To me, it was tough.
It wasn't tough to me.
I think Ramble 208 is going to be super tough.
What?
You ready for this
Yeah,
one?
do it.
Spider-Man goes into the Villain Hall of Fame.
Oh.
What villain?
Oh.
What Spider-Man villain is going to be on that hat? Oh, yeah. Oh, it got real, didn't it?
Yeah. Because I was thinking one thing, and all of a sudden this other thing popped in my
Right,
head. I'm
same
like,
here.
Fuck.
For
No.
me, I was like, well, no brainer. It's Doc
Yeah.
Ock. And I'm like, well, what about the Green Goblin? What about the Hobgoblin?
Fucking Kingpin.
What about Kingpin? What about Venom?
Doom.
What about Carnage? It's a lot.
Carnage. I didn't fucking think of Carnage. I didn't even think of Venom. God.
Spider-Man goes into the villain.
I was
Hall of
totally
Fame
going
hat.
like Sinister Six route. Like, okay, we're
Oh
doing
yeah,
Sinister
Electro,
Six.
Craven,
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock,
Lizard.
Like
I was thinking that, and all of a sudden, fucking, fuck.
they all have a case.
Forgot about Venom.
Well, you got to pick one. How do you do this? I mean, man.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's not the dream team. There's no Jordan with his. There's no clear cut with Spider-Man's villains.
No.
Batman, absolutely. It's Joker. What else is there?
Yeah.
X-Men, Magneto.
Magneto.
What else is
You
there?
have to go Magneto.
Have to. Spider-Man. Holy shit. I mean, that's tough, man.
Yeah.
That's tough. John Mick says, hey, guys, just want to say you're killing it on the show.
Thanks, John
I genuinely
Mick.
look forward to the show every week. Also, I've been telling everyone that I know listens to podcasts to check out the Ramble.
Thanks.
Easily in my top 3 favorite pods. Okay, this week was hard. I had to look up the Go-Go's and the musicians of the 80s. The hat was the easiest. This is probably not the most popular pick, but I would send Captain Catherine Janeway
Whoa.
from Star Trek Voyager. While all the
Whoa.
captains I've seen so far are good, Janeway went through some shit. Her and her crew got lost in uncharted space, had to fight the Borg, eat crap food that was cooked for them, and they still made it home. And think of all the knowledge she brought back from charting the unknown space and the unknown beings they met. She, for me,
Wow.
deserves the hat. Look at
Wow.
John Mick bringing it.
He knows his shit.
Darren McGregor, what hat? Star Trek captain, for me, it's Picard. His story arcs were good pre-integration to the Borg, but post-Borg, it was better than anything in the Star Trek universe. His conflict with the Borg not only continued throughout the seasons, but gave us one of the best Star Trek movies of all time, First Contact.
Yes, that is true. Still not Wrath of Khan, but good.
Michael Miller, hey guys, here's my contribution to Ramble number 207. Hall of Fame, Picard. Whoa, just to the point.
It's hard to argue. Picard,
Dave Strabeck, the Hall of Famer, the Devastator,
the Devastator.
who has survived multiple screw jobs from the
Oh, yeah.
evil commissioner.
I can't wait till he screw jobs you. That's gonna be
It's going to be rough.
when he finally stone colds your McMahon. I cannot wait for that moment.
His top 10 this month is my favorite top 10 ever.
Okay.
I'm just going to tease. It's my favorite entry to the top 10 ever because it just hits close to home. That's
Okay.
hits close to home.
Something to look forward to.
He goes Picard
Okay.
is the hat, not even close.
Not even close.
Wow. Neary, bit of a long one. Good day, fellas. Finally listened to the latest episode on Tuesday the 19th as Disney Plus didn't release here in Oz until today, and I was dodging spoilers for Mandalorian, which was bloody difficult.
Yes.
But I've watched the first episode, and madre de Dios, it's so damn good. I think it's the first thing I've seen that feels like classic Star Wars. Keeping on the Star Wars train, how you both finding Fallen Order? One more quick thing. Jerry, have you checked out NWA Power, not a type, it has 3 R's in it for a reason on YouTube. I tweeted Eddie about this about a week back. It's filmed like classic studio-style wrestling, but with current indie stars like Nick Aldis, James Storm, Thunder Rosa,
That's
etc.
where Jim Cornette just did his analogy.
That's where it was.
Yes.
If you like 70s, 80s style, give it a shot. When you show me the Cornette video,
Yeah.
I thought that
it looked
was
like the old Power Hour.
I thought that was like, was this from 20, 30
Yeah, it
years
looked
ago?
like the old Power
That's
Hour.
awesome. Sorry for this being a long email. It's not long at all, brother, and contributing to the things you had for the episode. That's okay for not contributing. Don't worry. Anyway, guys, have a good one. Neri Romero.
I think I saw his tweet. I don't know if I forgot if I responded. I tried to respond to the tweet, so
All
if
right.
I didn't, if I didn't respond, Nary, I apologize.
We're going to talk about the Mandalorian a little bit more here in a minute.
Yeah.
We're going to get into that after the what hat. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
don't
Mandalorian talk is coming. But Fallen Order, holy shit. I'll talk about that on the gaming part.
That's why we have segments.
I know.
Jerry.
I know.
Well,
But
your
I'm getting
segments,
there.
You created them.
Brian Withers. I thought the 200th episode was the finale. Actually, I haven't been able to contribute lately since I've been a week behind schedule.
Well, we
since
did say we were
200.
going to shut it down after
We
200.
did say we're done. But I've listened to every one, all of them. Super stoked about the Ramble Facebook group. Shout out to you guys. You're all super
That's
awesome.
all Trent.
That's all the great Trent Unruh. Can't wait for my Ramble shirt to show so I can put up a pic too. Late honorable mention for rap album covers. He goes, Cool Mo D's How You Like Me Now. Cool's on the cover in his BK gear with a Jeep running over a red
British
Kangol
Knights.
hat. LL Cool J's signature hat. That's right. I forgot about the Cool Mo D LL Cool J beef.
Yeah.
And his tape had the original Wild West before Will Smith screwed it up.
Oh, God.
I used to live downtown, 129th Street, condo. convent. Everything's beat up. Parties, ball in the park, nothing but girls after dark. 13-year-old me thought this was freaking awesome. Cool Mo D. I forget how great Cool Mo D was, man. Cool Mo D was great. Hall of Fame hat. Set the course for intercourse. It's Jean-Luc Picard. Oh, man. Chris of the Chris and Cassie Effect. Hey, Jerry, all the Ramblers, and James. Eddie, sorry it's been a while since I chimed in. Hope you're all doing great. It's going to be Captain Kirk. Not Shatner, he says, though. Captain Kirk.
Oh.
His top 10 rap groups were ICP, Eminem, NWA, BC Boys, Delinquent Habits, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, Rage Against the Machine, #1. All right, man. Patrick Carruthers, Jean-Luc Picard, Ramblers.
Jean-Luc.
Make it so.
Jean-Luc Picard.
How about that? Danny Meary, Hat and Stuff, Hola Hermanos, and Ramble. Record time on the shout-outs. I grew up with Picard, so he'd be on the hat. Obvious choice for most, but I would also throw in Captain Nog, because why not? Only because I keep forgetting to add it in. On the WWE song album episode, Bummed Out that Grab 'Em by the Cakes by Junkyard Dog didn't get a mention. Only
Wow, that's
myself
a
to
deep
blame
pull.
for that one. That is a
It's
deep
a
one.
deep Ramble pull.
Eddie, quick question about your Mustang. Is it the same model as the F-50 in the movie Twins? Being an Australian, we don't get an influx of Mustangs, so any were rare to see. Was a big fan of that model.
I don't remember what was in the movie Twins. It's an LX.
Okay.
It's a 5.0 LX, 1990 red LX.
Nice.
It wasn't the GT with all the shit around the bottom.
Right.
It was the LX hatchback.
He said Twins. That's another movie that would have been massively improved upon with the addition of Ain't That Tough Enough?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Wrap
it
up.
It's tough enough. Tough enough. I'll take it.
Thank you for being yourselves, guys,
that's
and
in
allowing
everybody's
me
head now.
a window into the mecca of hilarity. The real Danny Mary, Melbourne, Australia. Wrap it up. I'll take it. That would have been a great ending to Aliens. Can we dream now?
You know what?
Wrap it up.
I thought about this long and hard.
Yeah.
If you took Wrap It Up, I'll Take It.
Yep.
And ended The Color Purple.
Who says no?
How
does that not win everything? Every Oscar under the sun.
you go from tears
to wrap it up.
Wrap it up. I'll take it.
Oh, fuck, imagine.
Could you? It would be worth getting a job at a movie theater
to see the looks on people's
to find
faces.
out where they're going to actually do another theatrical screening of The Color Purple
and do that.
Sneak in there, replace the song
with some John Williams number.
With Wrap It Up.
Wrap it up.
At the end of Color Purple. or when they're running through the field?
Yeah.
At the end when she sees her sister and they're running.
Yes.
And you hit Ain't That Tough Enough? Just the audience. Just fucking losing their minds.
Like, what the fuck is happening right now? You just see an entire theater collectively think they're having a stroke. Like, what is going on?
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Like, let Whoopi just run through a field.
Oh, God.
Wrap
Amazing.
it up.
Amazing.
I'll take it.
Oh, shit. Charles Phillips. Well, since somebody else called it out, and I'd probably be a thirsty-ass bitch, you call me out 3 times in the shout-outs as well. Chucky Bro Phil, Charles R. Phillips, and Charles Phillips, a.k.a. Chaz Hades.
Well, you got to cut some out.
That should have you save you some time, too.
Because we got down pretty good last time.
We got a record.
You shaved almost a minute off last time.
Now it's going to be 20 seconds.
Yeah.
With 3 less. Hall of Fame captain. Well, since you say he's eligible, con all day, every day. Also, the only con, Ricardo Montalban.
He was captain of the Reliant for a hot minute.
He really was, man.
When he took it.
John Lauf. First to the official business of the Ramble podcast. I'm delighted and honored to be able to play in this week's discussion as it's finally another one I can get into since I'm not a music fan. All podcasts for me, baby. So my choice is Captain Montgomery Scott. I enjoyed Simon Pegg's interpretation, but nobody could ever come close to James Jimmy Doohan. Several reasons why I chose Scotty. First, he's Scottish. That's my ancestry. Shout out to my favorite fellow podcast supporter, Darren McGregor.
Nice.
Scotch whiskey is also from Scotland. Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy said, back home we call him the miracle maker. Scotty somehow was able to cheat logic and save the Enterprise and her crew so many fucking times. Look at John Lauf. I like it.
I like that.
Bridget Falk. Bridget from Long Island. Hey, guys, I love my Ramble t-shirt, but it's too fucking cold here in the Northeast to wear. Anyway, on to the good stuff. Which Star Trek captain goes on the hat? There's no fucking question about it. It's fucking Picard. Picard is the fucking best.
Jean-Luc.
He's smart, caring, diplomatic. All the women who end up on the Enterprise try to bang him, and you know he can kick someone's ass if he needed to, but realizes he'd hand them their ass, so he doesn't. Yeah. Oh, God,
So
imagine.
the big difference between him and Kirk is he didn't bang him, and Kirk did.
Oh, no, he banged him. Oh, Picard got
Did
some.
Picard banged a lot?
Oh.
Not from what? Really? I don't remember him banging a
He
lot.
got Dr. Beverly Crusher
I know he
right
banged,
off the
he
bat.
banged some.
Right off the bat.
I know he banged some.
He was like, "Oh, you're the doctor in the ship? Come on over
but
here."
it was like Kirk every episode was like,
check
all right,
out my
who's-
dick.
who's
Make
he
it
banging
so.
now?
Yeah,
Make it so.
Make it so. Check
Make
out
it come.
this dick.
Make it come.
Make it come. Picard definitely got some. Absolutely.
I know he
Kirk
got
a lot.
some.
But yeah, it's.
But if you're keeping score, Kirk won. Kirk,
I don't
it's a
know.
runaway.
There was more seasons. Picard had way more episodes to get tail than Kirk. He had way more episodes, and I'm
true.
pretty sure he did.
And he had that ready room right off to the side of the bridge. Yeah, he could just take anybody in there. Kirk didn't have the luxury of the ready
No,
room.
he didn't have any of that. No, and it also took Kirk, like he got nervous, and it took him like 38 seconds to kiss a gorgeous black woman.
Yeah.
You know, Picard would have been all over that.
He was making television history at the time when he was doing that.
Right, but I mean, the way they had to play that up, like, can you believe this is really gonna happen? Like that.
Can you believe he's gonna kiss a black woman?
I mean,
oh
yeah.
my god.
Picard would have been on Uhuru day one. Day
Just
one.
all up in it?
Oh, my God. Picard ain't fucking around. Jim says, Jerry Eddy, first time, not that long time. Hall of Fame hat, Jean-Luc motherfucking Picard. This dude's got 2 well-used memes. For that alone, he's got it. Plus, he's a ball guy. I got to support my brethren. All right.
Solidarity.
Yeah. Hey, he's keeping it real.
And no Harity.
Steph Infection. Hey, Jerry, Eddie, Cody, all the other Ramblers out there. Can't wait to hear your Christmas album. My suggested cover of Jan Terry's Rock and Roll Santa. She wouldn't see you guys, would she? We should try Jan Terry, the greatest. Just finished reading The Institute by Stephen King. It's freaking amazing. Slightly telekinetic and telepathic children are kidnapped by a secret agency. They are tortured and run through all these crazy experiments. Totally worth the read. I think you would dig it. Oh, my God, I'm in. I love Stephen King anyway. Captain Kirk is on the hat for Best Star Trek Captain. Jean-Luc Picard is way hotter, but I have a special place in my heart for William Shatner's overacting. There goes Steph Infection with that one, huh? Pat Bonfrisco, Star Trek Hall of Fame, Picard all day. He said what you will about the other captains, but did any of them get their own spin-off show? Shots fired.
Yeah, shots fired.
Fired. Gary Priest, hey there. Jerry and Eddie, been listening, catching up for a while. Say send you an email. So I followed Eddie over from his apartment to plan to kidnap him and make him dress up as a minor prequel character until one of his cries. Or maybe I just followed him from the Ralph Report. Definitely one of those. Anyway, love the dynamic of the show.
Thanks, bud.
And even the stuff that isn't my thing so much, games, toys, are still made interesting by your enthusiasm. Well, thank you. Okay, some lists. The Hall of Fame hat, Star Trek Captain. Got to be Kirk, because he's the only one who actually looks like he really loves his job. He fights, he fucks, he blows shits up, and he breaks Spock's balls and loves every minute of it. The others are great in their own way, but they all just look worn down by duty and prime directives, whereas Kirk just sits there in his chair, man-spreading like a mofo, and wondering what alien race he can fuck with next. Or screw with
fuck.
next. Or fuck.
Well, that's the thing about Kirk more than anyone else. You can see everyone else doing something else. Like Picard
Yes.
had more interests.
Yes.
He was into art. And,
Oh, yeah.
Like
But he
Kirk
also-
was like
he
Kirk had
also-
nothing else to do.
He survived becoming a Borg, Picard.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a tough thing to get past.
That's true.
Grady W. Smithy, if you do the Ghetto Boys, he said the boldly list what no man has listed before. If you do the Ghetto Boys cover idea for your Christmas album, you need to have a candy cane impaled in Santa's throat. Star Trek should wear the hat for Cisco. He was the captain, the emissary to the prophets, and a hell of a dad. Also, without him stealing Gabriel Bell's identity when he and Bashir got sent back in one of Trump's concentration camps, Starfleet would have never existed. So nobody but Benjamin Lafayette, motherfucking Cisco, will do for this. Oh,
Yeah.
Look at that. All right, great lists, everyone.
List. Good stuff.
We still got to talk Mandalorian in a second.
I know.
I went with Picard. I had to.
I went with Kirk.
Look at that.
That's who I grew up with. That's what I watched.
Neither one are bad choices.
No, I love Picard, but like I grew up watching old Star Trek.
I am probably going to get CBS All Access for the Picard
For the
show.
Picard series?
I really want to see that. Because Patrick Stewart is so fucking great.
I know, but I don't know if I want to pay for it.
He should have been nominated for Logan.
Yeah, he should have.
He was so good
He should
in
have.
Logan. That was...
He should have been.
God damn, they should have given that to him. Next Ramble, 208, Ramble at theramblepod.com. Spider-Man goes into the Villain Hall of Fame.
Tough one, man.
What villain
one.
is on
Tough
his hat,
one.
huh?
Tough one.
Right? Should I play some Jan Terry real quick, just in case people don't know who she is?
Yeah.
All right, let's play Jan Terry, Lose You Tonight. You've heard her, right?
Yes.
I've forced you to listen.
You
to
forced
this.
me.
You didn't mind it though.
No,
did
I
you?
didn't mind. It's not like the Eagles.
Oh, you take her over the Eagles, right? No
Oh, yeah.
question,
No
Jan
doubt.
Terry?
No doubt.
Really? Over the Eagles. I mean, this song, here it is. I'm not worried about getting sued for playing this one.
Jesus. Well, no one's listening now. They're all deaf.
Come on. It's not bad.
No.
I mean, it's catchy as fuck.
I'll take that over the Eagles.
Not a bad hook. And then the... Uh-oh, here it comes.
I don't wanna lose you tonight.
Oh, it's so good.
You're the only thing that matters. I don't wanna lose you this way.
It's almost like a butter
Just
voice.
need your love.
And lyrics.
You go butter voice.
Butter lyrics.
Butter,
You tonight.
butter voice, butter lyrics.
You're the only thing that matters. I don't wanna lose you this way.
Just need your love. So...
She sounds bored singing it.
She kind of does.
She sounds like, okay, can we just do this so I can go home?
I know, and that's
Let's
her.
sing it. Can we go home?
All right, so if you have to pick her, that song, Losing You by Jan Terry, or 3 Second Rule by Lisa Gale. What do you,
Oh.
if you can only pick one.
Oh.
Here it comes. I think Losing You is a better song.
Really?
In order to be
I'm really
a man,
liking
you
this.
gotta toe the line, and
I'm
as
going with
long
this.
as you're
You're
able,
going with-
we'll
Yeah,
do
3 second
just
rule.
fine. Now my baby should only have
Oh, yeah.
eyes for
Wait,
me.
this is your money
I
shot.
know there's
Here, talk about
sometimes there's
singing.
Some girls you wanna see. Well, that's when my 3-second rule comes into play.
Oh. Comes into
You
pie.
can only look for
Comes
3
into
seconds,
pie.
then look away.
Here it is. Here it is.
It's called a 3-second rule.
Oh, man, that's
Kinda
smooth.
rules you had in school. It's just my 3-second rule.
It's just, oh, the way she takes rule and just turns it into the, oh.
So, all right, do you want to know the balls on her? The balls on her on Lisa Gale. You ready for
Yeah,
this?
do it.
Oh, let's skip this ad. We're gonna mute an ad. We don't want you to hear an ad. All right, here it comes.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna mute that ad too. The balls on her to pick this song. This is not a joke.
No, she did not.
Hello,
Oh.
it's me. I was wondering
walked
if
into a
after
shitty
all
karaoke
these
bar.
years
Oh,
you'd
man.
like to meet to go over.
Oof.
She's skyrocketing up the charts in my head.
They say that time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much
Do you think
healing. Hello.
are you flattered if you're Adele, or are you?
Can you hear
What is
me?
this?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I'm
You're
in
calling her up. I want to bring you on tour with
dreaming
me.
about
We need to
who
duet
we
this.
used to be when we were younger
Wow.
and free.
I mean, the balls to go from 3
I've
seconds.
forgotten
You know what? I'm
how
ready
it
for Adele.
felt
I can
before
do this.
the world
Of course she-
fell
listen
at
to her.
our feet.
She's
There's
conquering
such a difference
She's conquering.
between us.
It's like how
and
Aretha Franklin made Respect her song. Right.
and
Oh, not Otis
She
Redding.
is, this is her song now.
Hello from the other side.
Oh, man.
I must
That's a
have called
shot right over the
1,000
bow.
times
That's a warning shot right over the
to
bow.
tell you
Like, hey, Adele,
I'm
guess who's here now?
sorry for everything that I've
Right?
done,
That's who
but
that is. That's like, I've
you
arrived.
never seem to be home.
Whatever you can do, I can do better.
Hello from the outside.
Oh,
At
man.
least I can say that I've tried to tell you I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's like Lamar Jackson on
Oh.
3rd and 2.
Oh.
Is that what that
That is, yeah, that's a 48-yard run on 3rd and 2. Wow. Holy shit.
Oh.
I mean, to talk about just taking life by the horns and just, wow.
Hello,
Ooh.
it's me.
Ooh.
Oh fuck! Would you know
I mean,
my name?
Where do you go after
I
Adele?
want to hear her do everything.
Where do you go after Adele? You're done. You're top of the mountain.
My name is Luca. I live on the second floor. Just child abuse.
Please.
I just want to hear her do a child abuse.
Please. Oh.
Oh fuck the balls to just do it now. All right now, okay. Now I can't. I'm sorry, but we got to go coffee or tea. I don't know if I played you Coffee or Tea by Lisa Gale. Have I played you Coffee? I mean, you're already feeling.
I'm already into it.
Folks, Eddie's dancing right now.
You can't.
He is dancing.
I'm already into it.
He's here.
Oh.
Andre, here it is. Your favorite.
Oh, look at that.
Coffee or tea or be with me. Yeah, it's a Lisa Gale episode of. Oh yes. Here it comes. Oh, here it comes.
It doesn't matter what you choose.
Oh, man.
You got my heart pounding. I want you around.
We have to stop podcast. I just got to listen to all of her stuff if you don't stop.
Okay, so I want you to make sense of these lyrics, please. The chorus.
You know I can't hold it.
Here it comes, Eddie. Here it goes.
Coffee or tea or be with me. No matter what you choose.
I'll be your tea.
It just requires time spent with you. You're the one that makes me melt from the love that I felt.
Dude. What can't she do?
There you go.
Right?
Imagine if she put a rap album out, how everyone would just retire. Every rapper would just retire.
I mean, she's already retired Adele.
She retired Adele. Adele's done.
Adele's like,
Adele hasn't done
I
shit.
wonder if that's why Adele quit touring.
I wonder if that's why she got a divorce.
Oh.
I bet Adele's husband was
Heard this.
Was
It's like, oh,
"Ooh,
shit. Why, I don't
yeesh."
want to be with the imposter. I want to be with the real deal. And Adele's off the road now. She doesn't.
She's not doing anything.
Probably because
dude.
no one was going to the concerts.
Yeah,
because
they're going to see Lisa Gale
they're
instead.
going to see Lisa Gale.
How could you not? Here's a problem. I think Jan Terry's a better songwriter, in all seriousness.
Yeah.
I think Losing You. But here's the problem. I think Lisa Gale puts on a better show. Lisa Gale
Oh, she's
probably.
a showman. You can tell that from the video.
She opens with Hello.
Yeah.
She closes with Coffee or Tea. She encores the 3-second rule. No
Oh,
question.
dude.
Jan Terry plays Losing You before they're even sat.
Yeah.
Like the house lights aren't out yet, and she comes out and plays her home
That's
run.
a sound check. She's playing that during sound check.
And then y'all missed it. You weren't here for sound check. You missed the song. Hello, it's me.
Hello.
Hello from the outside.
So good, dude. So good.
All right. So, The Mandalorian.
Oh, man.
Think it's Baby Yoda? Think it's a clone of Yoda?
I'm
If you had
hoping
to
it's a
put-
clone.
If you had to put money now.
I'm hoping it's a clone.
Because you mentioned something. The scientist guy who was with Werner Herzog had
Yes.
the Camino shit, right?
I was doing my buddy Ralph Appel's Patreon show last
Yeah.
night, and we were talking specifically just about episode 2 of Mandalorian. And he mentioned, because we knew that doctor came in with Herzog, he was wearing a uniform. It was a weird uniform. I just thought it was an Imperial type of uniform.
Right.
But he mentioned that it's actually, the insignia on there is Camino. It's Camino insignia.
So it's a clone.
It's a clone that they've lost.
If a cloner, why would a cloner not give a cloner won't give a fuck about some baby?
No.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
And they're trying to get it back. And that's
Yeah.
why he wants it alive,
Yeah,
not dead.
Man.
And then the Empire just wants it dead because they know how powerful it is.
Right.
Or what's left of the Empire.
What's left of the Empire is
The
like
Camino guy wants to.
we're beyond toast if this thing gets anywhere. We're fucked.
Yeah.
Right? This thing does anything, we're fucking toast.
And we were talking about this too. There's that scene when Mandalorians was disintegrating the Jawas.
Yep.
And Baby Yoda's like up in his little thing, like looking at it with like a smile on his face.
Right. It
Like
was
he's
crazy.
enjoying what's happening.
That was wild.
So there's like you don't know. And then he helped him kill that rhino thing.
Right. I mean,
So
fuck.
how good is this little thing?
Right. Crazy, huh? Fuck. And then how fucked are the good guys if it's just an evil Yoda?
Yeah.
They're fucked. Hello from the outside.
Oh, so good. So good.
He was in the bed. How was the first day, babe?
I can talk about it later.
All right, I'm just
All right,
excited
okay.
for you. All right. Dude, episode 3 can't come soon enough.
I know, man.
It's got to happen.
Friday,
it's gotta
right?
I
Friday,
know.
right?
Yeah, Friday. And then we'll talk all about that.
And they're
motherfucker.
releasing one this week. Last week they did two, and they're doing one every week
One
up
every
until
week.
the week before Rise
It's
of
gonna be
Skywalker.
before that. It'd be like
they're
that
doing
Wednesday,
two,
right, or something like that.
Yeah, they're
right?
doing one. They're doing two.
Fuck.
So is there something in the air?
It's got to be. I'm telling you, fucking Emperor's gonna have him by the nuts. And then
dude.
Baby Yoda's going to walk up and just mop the floor with all of them.
Fucking
That's what's going to happen.
God, I love Star Wars.
He's just going to squash match the Emperor
Oh,
like it was
love Star
nobody's
Wars.
business. I'm telling you. That's
I love
what's
it
gonna,
all.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Love all of it.
I'm starting to love it again because of Mandalorian and the new movies.
Yeah.
I'm just going,
Oh, so
fuck.
good.
I can't wait. All right, here we go.
Yeah. What do we have?
Well, it's more of your brilliance. Open, close, and a
Here
it
comes.
encore.
Oh, dude.
Again, I just feel terrible for Colton, the stuff he's going to have to go through hearing that harmonica.
Look, he might not be into music, and then that's fine. If he wants
I
to
don't
be a
think
musician-
even if he's not into music, what's he going to do? He says he's supposed to live with the fact that, oh, you're Eddie Pence's son.
I know.
Oh, man, could you
Can
play
you
the
play
harmonica?
Here, play my harmonica.
Can you play
please?
harmonica for me? You're Eddie Pence's kid.
He's gonna be at parties in college.
Oh, Jesus. And then how
there's,
just
gonna be posters of me playing the
imagine-
harmonica
right,
dorm
on
room
his
walls.
friends' dorms.
And they're like, "Hey, can you?"
And then the look of disappointment on their faces when he's like, "Oh
dude,
yeah,
yeah,
guys, I'm
fuck,
really not
man.
about the harmonica."
Damn it.
It's gonna be tough for Colton. It's gonna be it's gonna be real tough for Colton. I think. I mean, I'm just saying. That's, oh man, so this one, this was tough. The Go-Go's, open, close, encore. How
Yeah.
about that, huh? Next Ramble number 208.
Yeah.
Cool in the Gang.
Ooh.
What's Cool in the Gang gonna open, close, and encore with?
That.
All right, John Mick. He had to go to iTunes for a refresher. He opens with "We Got the Beat," closes with "Our Lips Are Sealed," encores with "Vacation, All I Ever Wanted." Darren McGregor, he squeezed in last week's. He says he opens with the Raiders March. Raiders of the Lost Ark closes with X Marks the Spot. Encores with the Raiders March. The Go-Go's open with This Town, close with Vacation, encore with Lust for Love. Michael Miller has them open with Vacation, close with Our Lips Are Sealed, encore with We Got the Beat, says Michael Miller. Dave Trebek has them open with We Got the Beat, so did Bobby Brown. They close with Vacation. They encore with Our Lips Are Sealed, a very anti-Me Too song.
Yes.
Our lips are sealed.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, man, that's very true, though, by the Hall of Famer. That's why he's a Hall of Famer.
That's why he's
man.
the Hall of Famer.
That's
and
why
the
he's a
most
Hall of
screwed
Famer.
over person in Ramble history.
Ever. Brian Withers says, "We got the beat, head over heels. Our lips are sealed, going into Vacation." Ooh, wow, that's a hell of a concert right there that Brian Withers just dropped on us. Chris of the Chris and Cassie effect. No, he just did a top 10. Patrick Crothers, head over heels. Our lips are sealed. Encore with "We Got the Beat." Danny Mary, he didn't do this one. No, he did not jump into that one, but that is okay. He called us the Mecca of hilarity, so he's good. Charles Phillips says they open with "We Got the Beat," close with "Lust to Love," encore with "Vacation." That's a good one too, huh? Bridget Falk says "We Got the Beat," "Our Lips Are Sealed," encore with "Vacation."
Nice.
Jim says they open with "We Got the Beat,"
Okay.
close with "Vacation," encore with "Our Lips Are Sealed." Steph Infection.
Yeah.
Open with "Our Lips Are Sealed," close with "We Got the Beat," encore with "Vacation."
A lot of vacation encores.
A lot of Vacation. Pat Von Frisco keeps that going. They open with "Our Lips Are Sealed." They close with "We Got the Beat." They encore with "Vacation."
Not a lot of deep pulls in the Go-Go's.
Not really, right?
Seems to be there.
Oh, well, you say that.
Yeah.
And then we go to Gary Priest. They open with "We Got the Beat,"
Okay.
close with "Our Lips Are Sealed," encore, "Turn to You."
Ooh.
There we go.
Ooh.
Grady W. Smith III, open with "Our Lips Are Sealed," close with "We Got the Beat," encore, "Vacation." What do you got, buddy?
I open with Vacation
Same here.
because that's my favorite Go-Go song.
Vacation, all I have. Yep.
That's my favorite.
What's
and
their-
that's introducing everybody to the show.
Yes, that's
Hey,
my.
you guys are
I'm
on
agreed.
vacation.
You're on
Come on
vacation
in.
from life. Here we are, the Go-Go's.
And then I have We Got the Beat, We Close.
Interesting.
And then I think you encore with Tonight.
Ooh, I matched Michael Miller.
What?
Vacation.
Look at
Our
that.
Lips Are Sealed. We Got the Beat. How about that? What was your close again? They're encore?
Tonight.
Tonight, yeah, man, that's not a bad one either. Jesus, what and Michael Miller, he has a feather he can put in his hat, right?
Yeah.
He's a winner.
It doesn't mean anything.
It means a
under
lot.
your rules.
Oh, he's still a winner in life.
It's a very
I'm reading books, I'm playing
Just
video
saying. It's very
games.
McMahon
Bring
thing
your
to
pussy
say.
over here. We're reading books and playing games. Look at that. You just kind of went nuts there.
I did. I was scatting. I was improvising. I wasn't really following any.
Man, I'm still incredible.
I was just doing what came.
Still incredible. So, I am running wild through Jedi Fallen Order, Pokemon Shield, still playing After Party, Outer Worlds, and Luigi's Mansion 3. I want to give a tip to everybody. I posted it on my Facebook. I think it was my Facebook page. But I got the double-bladed saber
You did?
right off the bat.
How'd you get that?
Okay. Have you have you finished
I haven't
Borgnine?
beaten that thing yet.
Have you finished Borgnine?
I haven't gone through Ernest Borgnine's colon.
that giant living Borgnine anal wart
Yeah.
that attacks you. The Ernest
The
Borgnine.
polyp from Ernest Borgnine's colon.
It's colon polyp. Ernest Borgnine. Anyway. So you're still on the Borgnine planet, right?
Yes.
When you leave, you're supposed to go to Zepho. The game is guiding you to Zepho.
Yeah.
But now it's way fucking hard. But you can do wherever fucking Maul is from. Darthamir, what's it called?
Darthamir.
Darthamir. You can go there.
Dathomir.
Dathomir. You can go there.
Darthamir.
Darthamir. That'd make more
That'd
sense.
make way more
I mean,
sense.
unobtainium.
Yeah.
Right?
Unobtainium.
I mean-
hard to get it.
Hard to get it. Go to the. Where are all the bad guys from? Darthamir. But yeah, so you.
Sithotopia?
What if they? How I tweeted about it. How upset would you be or weirded out if they just said the Mandalorian took place on Jupiter? This to annoy everyone.
Like right next door?
yeah, it's a
Fucking
Jupiter.
Awesome.
This whole thing's in Jupiter the whole time.
So it's just a long time ago, not far
Not
away.
far away. It's just in Jupiter. But all right, so here's what you do: you go to Dathomir first.
Yeah.
It's hard as fuck because those Nightmare Sisters. What are they called?
Night Sisters.
Night Sisters. One of them shows up.
Really?
And she's like, "You need to get the fuck out of here." And then she just.
How do you go to Dathomir?
It's right there. You can choose it. So if you do
Instead of
everything
after
on,
Borgnine,
you do everything on Borgnine, you will get the course to.
you give him a free and clear checkup.
cleared on his anal
you get all
polyp.
the anal polyps out, and then he gets a clean bill of health.
And then you
and
go
he
to
sends you on his
right
way.
on your merry way to Dathomir.
And you go to Dathomir.
You're supposed to go to Zepho.
Okay.
But if you go to Dathomir first,
Yeah.
So the fucking Night Sister, and these spiders are there that just shoot poison at you,
Ooh.
and then when you kill them, they just shoot out acid. So it's really fucking hard. And then you have a bunch of Darth Maul dudes who just attack you. They're the
Okay.
Night Brothers, I think they're called. I forgot
Yeah,
what they're
well,
called.
the sisters run the place, and they sort of take them as mates and turn them into like warriors.
Right. So these guys are trying to prove themselves to the sisters.
Yes.
So they're coming at you.
Yes.
And you have to fight all those guys off. It's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Because some of them shoot like bow and arrow,
Yeah.
that these weird laser bows at you. And
If you
shit.
watch Clone Wars, a lot of this makes sense.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know. I don't know any of this
A lot
shit.
of that's from Clone Wars.
See, I don't know. They're all kind of yellowy too
Yes.
instead of the red. You know,
That's where Darth Maul's brother,
Ted Maul,
Ted Maul.
Ted
Lu-
Maul.
Ted or no, it's Theodore. Yeah, Ted Maul.
Theodore
Ted
Maul.
Theodore Maul.
You just knew him as Theodore.
I always knew him as Theodore.
Right.
Oh, that's right. Ted is short for Theodore.
Yeah, Ted Maul.
It's Ted Maul. Savage Press.
Well, oh, please,
Savage
Ted,
Press. It's
get
Ted
the
Maul.
fuck out of here.
Theodore Maul.
Ted Maul.
Theodore Maul.
Theodore Maul.
Darth Maul's brother.
Ted.
He's a yellow-looking guy.
Okay, so that's all you fight.
Yeah.
And then you get to a point where I don't think you can actually progress because apparently the story sends you there way later in the game.
Oh, really?
Anyway, but you get to this point, and it's not that far in. It's just really difficult, but you can do it. And then you get to this dude who's like hooded, and he's like, "Oh, that's their temple over there. Oh, I dare you to try to go." He talks all this weird shit, but you don't go to the temple because I don't even think you can yet in the game. So instead, he's on this ledge. You just drop down the same way you climbed up to get
Yeah.
to him. Cook a left, and there's a workbench. And you just go up to the workbench, and the dude, he just makes a double-bladed saber for himself. and you just walk right.
How did
at
you know about this? You just found it?
I was Googling it around because someone had said I found the double-bladed saber. I'm like, online. I'm like, how the fuck, where's that?
Oh.
And then so the person just go to Dathomir, you'll see. That's what they had said on their comment thing. It was
Right.
like on Reddit or something. And I was like, all right, they didn't give out the whole instructions.
Right.
So I was like, fuck. So I went and it said, just keep your eyes open. And sure enough, that path isn't that hard to find.
Right.
And you just go in, you get his workbench, and it is fucking.
Red blade?
No, it's the
Whatever
orange,
blade you want?
What the kind of the colors that you that you can choose to
Okay.
customize it. You can do.
Okay.
So I have orange, and it's just oh
Nice.
man, it is so fucking good, so much fun, especially crowd control. Forget it.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's kind of dippy one-on-one with like a boss. You better because you have the option to just keep it. You can make just one blade come out.
Right.
Do that when you're fighting a boss, no question.
Not the double blade.
But when you got
When you're getting gangbanged.
that motherfucker,
when they're trying to run a train on you.
you will end that train.
You turn
quick.
it off, bend over, and take it.
Yes. You end that one quick, my
Take that
friend.
train.
Oh, fuck.
That was an option.
Oh, we're all about to fuck you, Jedi.
You can either fight him or
or
take
let
it.
it happen.
Or just let it happen.
It's way more difficult to fight them off, but you get way more XP. It's more
If
conducive
you take
to the
the
story
train,
if you just let it
if you
happen.
take the train, you level up a lot quicker.
No, if you fight them off, you level up.
Oh, really?
I
You-
would think. It makes it more
I
difficult.
think it's the braver move to take the train.
You think it's a braver move to
to take the train? I think you deserve more XP for taking that train.
I mean, I think you're right, but
like if you gave me the choice to fight all those dudes or take the train, I would expect the reward to be much higher taking the train.
You think?
Because
huh?
that's the tougher choice to make.
Fighting, you're like, well, I'll just die. And
Yeah,
then
I'll fight
feel
the dudes
train.
and I'll die, and they'll take.
they
the-
can
they're gonna
train
take
my
the-
dead body.
They're
Good for
gonna
them.
train me anyway.
Yeah, but at least I'll be
But
dead.
if I voluntarily take this train, I
better
deserve.
be giving me something.
I deserve 3 or 4 level ups.
I think you're right. I think you're right on this one, Eddie.
I think I proved my point.
I think you. Oh, you beyond.
I think if you take a train, you deserve a level up.
Oh man, there's our title.
If you take the train,
I gotta write this
if you take a train, you deserve to be leveled up. You got to put train in quotes, though, so they know it's actually not a real train. So they know when they read it, like, oh, wait, train in quotes.
A train or just train?
The,
No, train.
If you take a train.
Train. Good call. Brilliant. Brilliant. I couldn't agree with you more. And we have our title. Can you hear us?
Oh, here it comes.
We're shouting out to you. That is talk about.
We are so synced up right there.
You know what that is? I just realized that's the musical version of that Von Erich's triple drop kick.
That's exactly what that is.
Isn't that what that is?
That's exactly
who
what
gets up from that?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Wow. I didn't even think about that.
Imagine what happens to Batman if
Von Erich triple drop kick?
Yes. How gone is he?
Well, if you do it early in his career, he quits.
Right? Does he even live? Does he even?
shit.
That's what I'm wondering. Does he
I don't
live
know.
through it?
Does
he even-
Alfred come out and beg for his to not do it to him? Like, please don't hurt him.
That might.
Please don't hurt him.
He gets on his knees and does the over dramatic
please
Paul
don't,
Heyman.
Please don't triple drop kick Batman.
Right.
That's probably what happens.
That's probably what happens. And the Von Erichs were noble men.
No, absolutely were.
They
yeah.
would have let him go.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not the Freebirds.
Freebirds
would
kill
not.
him. 2
Freebirds
seconds.
killed him.
It's over. 2 seconds.
They kill him and they run a train on him.
Yeah, right there in front of Alfred.
Right in front of Alfred.
In front
and
of
Robin.
Alfred. Oh, and Robin.
Just so they know, just to put in Robin's head, don't ever become Nightwing,
Exactly.
or this will happen to you.
Exactly. All right, so should we time this one or should I just go? What do you think?
What's that?
Should we time this one?
Oh yeah, let me get the
You
timer
think?
up. Yeah, we got time.
Fuck.
Dude. Did you drop the other 3 off?
Wow, I did.
All right, hold on.
I'm
hold on.
nervous.
Hold
I'm
on.
nervous.
Dude, hold on.
I think I shot my wad too big the last one.
You
I should've
fucking
toned
killed it
back a
last
bit.
time. All right.
It was like 221. Was that it or 222?
It was
What
222.
242.
242?
I think it was 240
Okay,
something.
because before it
I
was
think.
like 319.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you got down to 242.
I think.
We're going to say 242.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
On your mark.
All right.
Get set. Shout out.
Jeff Watts, Kim Key, Taylor Johnson, Rich Morrissey, Nick Payne, Renzel 3, Night Moves Differently, Ken Rivera, Richard Miller, David Garcia, Jose Gonzalez, Big Daddy 34, Bay TW Podcast, Ray Tolias, Kingsley 28, Eric Ben 10, Mithrandir 19, The Real Danny Mary, Scarecrow James Weaver, Antolatorn, Nick Sharp, Sephora Sean, Nara Ramiro, Kenny Todd 215, Reverend N Daddy, Raul Sanchez, Van Devere, Vaughn Huddleston, Michael B. Smith, Big Timmy 87, Gary Priest, Middle Age Crazy Podcast, Tammy Lee Ramsdale, Frank Montez, SRW 9238. Wait, 928-183-1. I fucked it
Oh no, dude, the clock's
Paxton
still running.
Briggs, Lord Silence, Nacio Young, Coy Bennett, James.
Can't stop the clock.
Michael Miller, Jeffrey, a.k.a. J. Bacco 01, Gil Gaslam, The Thick White Dude, T. Garrett Pearson, Senor Peligro, Podescue Podcast, Interzone Podcast, CJ Pendragon, Yours126, Satiralicious, Cordelia, Lucas Guerra, JD, Red 5, standing by, Rob Verney, Cherish Oak, Nathan Wallace, Sean Power, Michael Martinez, Wendy May, Steve RC, Gray Wraith, Sean Williams, William Harris, Ryan McNabb, Brandon Feltner, Podmode with Brandon and Jay, Cam Sempers, Dave Van Walton, Chris McDermott, Mbello 66, Steve Wynn 3068, Chris Chug Hughes, Daniel Holland, Josh Kovac, Trent Unruh, J6K9, Graham Gray Arnold, Cathal McArony, Manny Avalar, Bradley John Eagle for the Joseph Tejas, Go Away 723, Amador Gonzalez, Steven, Nikki G23220, Jay Reading 1013, Fred Johnson, Todd C, aka DJ Retod, Lord Helmet, Alan Gulick, Phil Sargent, Sean Williams, Mock Toy, Scarecrow 219, Adam, aka Scarecrow's thing, aka Adam K, sorry, Jimmy Salgado, All of Us Pod, Assorted Goods Pod, Vinicio Estrada, Oscar Nunez, Joe Mofa Show, Sean Smith, Stacey Avila, CJ, aka M Blade, Kyle Cook, aka The Grindfather, Andy Hinsman, Graham Moore, Eric Nye, Justin Brown, Stacey Gonzalez, Jacobeams, Chris Favo, Chris Rubalcaba, Chris Bell, Kevin Couch, Chiril, Anthony Ray, Charles Phillips, aka Chaz Hayes, Game Fanatics, Burr Martin, Gary Kundle, Darren Butler, Shelby Consul, Plastic Prison, Kelly Riddle, KT, Chris Behrensmeyer, aka GoCast, Chris B, Glamis, Jamie Storm, Raven, Yemen, Yaman, Boss Hogs, Grim Shredder, Drunk Eddie's Thoughts, Eddie's Goes Ham, Rob Maloney, Damian Bottriell, Joe Milne, Ramar, Chad Jaleel, Sean Ryan, Lisa Marie Miller, Joey Poole, Gemma from the Talking Console Podcast, Andy from Talking Console Podcast, James from the Talking Console Podcast, Dan Beavers, aka G Virus Dan, Nath Kendall, aka The Joker, Austin Long, Adiran Empenya, aka Texas Pookie, 71, Gamer Girl Deluxe, Singway Slave, Big Timmy 87, John Broccolo, Nico Brown, Steve Colsanti, aka Midnight Smoke, Patrick A. Bonfrisco, Jason Shear, Matt the Rat, Mad Monkey, Several Brother, Evie, I guess, Justin Trotter, Jeremy Benvenu, Patrick Ruthers, Tim Dawson, Brian Withers, Steve Rogers, Will Wilkins, John Mick II, Ian Goldsmith, Rico GZ, Irish 1980, Bearded Nerd, Mike Driscoll, 3D, Big Daddy Jimmy V, Ulysses Atkins, Sonic, aka Mercy, Dahlem, Stets, my Scottish legitimate cousin McGregor, the Hall of Famer Dave Strbeck, Joe Capone, Steph Infection, Poltron, Aaron, Bridge from Lock Island, Adam Clambert, JM, J Mitz, The Verge, Dapian, Nicola Wise, Gary Rickelman, Grady W. Smith III, the Chris and Cassie Effect, Sam Martinez, David S. Gutierrez, David Eric Chavez, Becky Cinderling, Brie Pena, and Brian Boo Stamontes. Boo Stamontes. Thank you all for making the Ramble.
245.
Oh, so close.
If you didn't drag out the Bustamontes,
I have to, though.
if you just said Bustamontes,
I would have done it.
you would have had the record.
The new record. I'm sticking to my guns, though. I have to do it.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Thank you.
You had the record,
And I fucked
you
it up.
chose not to do it.
I chose not to do it. I just
because you
sat
gave
back.
Bustamontes his due.
His due. Hey.
You had
there
to
you
do
go.
it.
Thank you all for listening to The Ramble, making it part of your lives, your loves, your everythings. Please subscribe to us. Give it a 5-star rating.
Do it.
Positive text review. Eddie and I have comedy albums.
We
Please
do.
buy them. Give those 5-star ratings. Positive text review. Listen to us on Pandora, Spotify, Sirius XM. Subscribe to The Ramble. Watch our YouTube channel. Tell your friends about us. We want this thing to keep growing and growing and growing.
Yes, please.
So please help us with that. We would love it.
Download the Ramble Radio.
Ramble
so we put
Radio,
those up on
you
audio.
know,
That helps our
video.
download
Yeah, that
numbers
helps our
for the
downloads,
week,
too.
which helps grow the
Yeah.
podcast.
Just subscribe to this bad motherfucker.
Even if you don't
We'd
listen
appreciate
to it,
You
just
don't have to
download
listen,
it
just
and then
download
delete it.
And now, here we go. You ready?
Yeah, do it, dude.
It's top 10 time, buddy. Oh, is it top 10 time? It's the time of the show where we rank the top 10.
Beautiful.
Simple,
So good.
but yet unreplaceable,
undeniable.
undeniable. It's just amazing. This was a tough one. Top 10 80s musicians you had a crush on? I mean, how hard was this for you, buddy?
I wanted to go 1 through 10. Sheena Easton
That would have made sense.
is what I wanted
That
to
would
do.
have made sense. That would have made sense. This was tough for me. All right, let's go to to our lovely listeners. I said readers almost. All
Well,
right,
I hope they're all readers.
John. John
Reading's
Mick.
important.
Don't really have a 10. Kylie Minogue. There's something about her. Does it for me. Olivia Newton-John. She had me since I first watched Grease. Paula Abdul. I had the biggest crush on her as a kid. I remember going to the local shoe store, asking if I could buy the LA Gear poster off the wall because she was on it. I ended up
LA.
with that poster. All right, guys. Thanks for all the funny. Ramblin' Eddie at John Mick II. Thank you, buddy. We go to Darren McGregor. Honorable mention to Boy George, who I would have gladly let blow me. All right, there you go. Ann Wilson,
Wow.
Nancy Wilson.
Okay.
Kim Wilde, Cindy Lauper, Gloria Stefan, Debbie Harry, Susanna Hoffs, Madonna. You know it'd be a nasty night. Whitney Houston, and number 1, Kylie Minogue. Gentlemen, with every Ramble Radio, every diverted conversation from Matt Man being bitch slapped to Yoda's Me Too fueled implementation of Order 66, my love of your content grows. That being said, I can't believe you didn't comment on the giant sphincter the Mandalorian walked into in episode 2. Go rewatch it. You're legit cousin Darren. All right, I will. I am going to rewatch that. Michael Miller says Doro Pesh, Samantha Fox, Cyndi Lauper, Nina from 99, Von Luftballons, Karen Woodward, Karen Woodward from Bananarama, Jane Weedland from the Go-Go's, Tiffany, Edie Brickell, Vanity, and Susanna Hoffs of the Bengals. Jerry, you absolutely nailed it, man. It's the I think she doesn't walk like an Egyptian. Also, how did your other two shows go, Jerry? Cause any more divorces? From Michael Miller. No, thank God. I didn't tell you this. So, remember I told you the early show at Ventura Harbor, there was a divorce.
Yeah.
I told you that.
Yes.
The guy threw off his wedding ring because
Yes.
I did the joke about how I said, dudes are so evil. It's this new bit I'm working on. We're already sick of the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
And his wife said something to him, and he started screaming at her. They had to. I was like, am I watching a marriage crumble? I jokingly say that. He takes off.
You
his
said
wedding
that out
ring.
loud.
Yes, he takes off his wedding ring, throws it on the ground, and gets up and leaves his weeping wife at the table. Now, the Late Show I was not doing, but a fist fight broke out there.
Yes.
I showed you that video
Yes.
because apparently a woman was on a date. She has a husband, though. So her husband showed up to the club and just walked right up to the guy, punched him, then punched his girlfriend or wife for going on the
hit
date.
the woman?
Oh, yeah, he went after her. And then so it starts this massive
Wow.
Jerry Springer brawl. But thankfully, that was as crazy. Nothing happened on my shows. Thank God, past the divorce.
Wow.
Dave Strabeck, the Devastator, he says Mrs. Ververka, Mrs. Strahan, Mrs. Hall, the principal assistant, Mrs. Anderson, our principal, Mrs. Frakowitz, and the number 5, the one gym lady teacher we had. Shelly Deli. You talk about Miss Deli,
Was
dude.
she hot?
Anyway.
She couldn't. She couldn't have it.
No. But I like that Dave gave all Stonewall Jackson Elementary references for his first 5.
That's hilarious.
Thank you. His number 4, Madonna. Number 3, Cyndi Lauper. Number 2 is Tiffany. Number 1, Ronald Reagan. Have a great
Ronald
week,
Reagan.
fellas.
Ron Reagan Jr. or Ronald Reagan?
I think he went the big R.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brian Withers, Ann Wilson, Nancy Wilson, Nina, Carl Decker from T-Pal, Heart and Soul, Terry Nunn from Berlin, No More Words, Patti Smith from The Scandal, I Am the Warrior, Motley Crue's backup singer number 1 in the Wild Side video, Motley Crue's backup singer number 2 in the Wild Side video, Jane Weedland and Belinda Carlisle, Ramble on Peeps, The Golden Rambler, Brian Withers, Chris of the Chris and Cassie Effect, Pat Benatar, Olivia Newton-John, Janet Jackson, Miss Jackson. Ooh, because he's nasty. Because he's nasty.
You're
Tia Carrera, Madonna, Dolly Parton, Ann Wilson, Joanna Hoff, Belinda Carlisle, and Samantha Fox. Patrick Carruthers. Honorable mention to Tawny Katane, Oh Those White Snake Videos, Gloria Stefan, Janet
Tawny
Jackson,
Katane.
Samantha Fox, Susanna Hoffs, Paula Abdul, Pat Benatar, Debbie Harry, Joan Jett, Madonna. Number 1, Lita Ford, Live Long and Ramble.
Lita Ford.
Man, these are some great lists, man. Charles Phillips. This was kind of hard for me being born in 87. Also, in most cases, they were in bands before. But their solo albums came out in the 80s. Sade. She most definitely made a smooth operator out of me.
Sade.
Danita Sparks, the front one of L7, hot as fuck. Barbara Koo, man, the Timbuk 3 member, was so bright I had to wear shades. Kim Shattuck, she was a punk rock princess. Joan Jett, I saw her live last year. She is still boner fuel. All right, man. There you go, Charles.
Okay.
Kylie Minogue, you'd be crazy not to do the locomotion with her. I like how these are all pickup lines that he would say if he met him, I think.
They would all work, too.
They would all.
They would all work.
Debbie Harry, her first solo album came out in the 80s, and I'd still chase that tail. Jane Weedland, the Go-Go's bass player, and she was so hot as Joan Arc in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Stevie Nicks, she's a goddess. Lita Ford, she may have started in the 70s with the Runaways, but her solo stuff started in the 80s, and she's so damn hot. There you go, Charles Phillips. Bridget Falk, Don Johnson, Kevin Costner, I hang my head in shame. Julian Lennon, Kurt Russell, still incredibly sexy. John Stamos. She had John Stamos as number 6, Andrea.
Wow.
6, John Stamos. He'd probably be higher in your list, I would bet. Musicians in the 80s that could have had it. From back in his Blackie Parish days on General Hospital. Fuck that Full House bullshit. Whoa, shots fired. Number 5, Patrick Stewart. Number 4, Tom Selleck, who could just, I think it was just 80s crushes, period. These aren't musicians. This is just 80s crushes, period. Number 3, Steve Sachs. I grew up an LA Dodgers fan in New York. He's one of my favorites. Number 1, John Cusack. Number 2, John Cusack. Number 1 musician, John Taylor from Duran Duran, and he's still a sexy motherfucker. I'd fuck him in the middle of a sold-out Madison Square Garden if given the opportunity.
Jesus, Bridget.
Keep on rambling, Bridget from Long
Good
fucking
Lord.
Island. Oh, man. Jim. Let's see. Susanna Hoffs, Jerry, when you're right, you're right. Thank you. Sheena Easton, For Your Eyes Only. God, enough
Much
said.
higher, much higher.
Olivia Newton-John, I remember as a little kid wanting to marry her. That was early 80 crushes. I feel I matured in high school and music crushes. Number 7, Tracy from The Primitives. I was hooked as soon as I heard the song Crash. Number 6, Enya. Yeah, I had a crush on Enya. I would have eaten her Orinoco float.
Jesus.
This Mortal Coil alert. Deidre and Louise Rutowski from This Mortal Coil. Their tracks off Filgary and Shadow melted my goth-loving heart. Lisa Gerard from Dead Can Dance and This Mortal Coil. I mightn't understand her words, but they did something to my nether region. Elizabeth Fraser from the Cocktail Twins and This Mortal Coil. Her voice just sent me places. Julianne Reagan, All About Eve, the best non-goth band. Really what turned me on to female vocalists. And number 1, Donette Thayer from Game Theory. More importantly for me was Hex. Her recordings with Steve Kilby of The Church. The song that gets me the most is called Hollywood in Winter. There you go. Jim Key, a.k.a. the Thick White Duke. Thank you. Steph Infection. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Honorable mention goes to Howard Jones. Super cute, and I love his music, but I'm not really into blondes. Ha ha. I was boy crazy young goth back in the 80s. His top 10 was super fun for me. Number 10, Terrence Trent D'Arby. That boy is finer than a motherfucker.
Terrence Trent D'Arby.
Yeah. Number 9, Morton from Aha. He could pull me into that comic book any day of the week. Number 8, Daniel Ash from Love and Rockets, Tones on Tail, etc. Hot goth. George Michael. Yeah, I knew he's a gay, but a girl can dream, can't she? Number 6, Johnny Marr. Fuck
A gay.
you. A gay. Oh, I said a gay. Sorry.
Oh.
She said gay. Yeah, I know
That's
he
just
was
your
gay. That was me
homophobia
fucking
coming
it up.
through.
Yes. Number 6, Johnny Marr. Fuck you, Morrissey. The Smiths would be nothing without Johnny. Number 5, Nick Rhodes. My crush could be a different member of Duran Duran depending on the day of the week, but Nick is still my favorite. Number 4, Robert Smith. Never wanted to bang him, but he seemed like a great cuddler. Gotta love those sensitive, chubby goth boys. Number 3, Daniel Vanian, singer for The Damned. Fell in love at the first time I saw The Damned on The Young Ones. Ian Ashbury, singer from The Cult. He hasn't aged that well, but damn, he was smoking hot back then. Number 1, Michael Hutchins from INXS. R.I.P. You beautiful man. That's it for now. Hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Ramble on, my brother's Exo Steph Infection. Thank you, Steph. Pat Bonfrisco. Susanna Hoffs. Oh, it goes Belinda Carlisle, Susanna Hoffs, Belinda Carlisle, Susanna Hoffs, Belinda Carlisle, Susanna Hoffs, Belinda Carlisle, Susanna Hoffs,
Hard to
Belinda
say,
Carlisle,
hard to argue.
and Susanna Hoffs.
Hard to argue.
His honorable mention, Tiffany. Have a great
Ooh,
week, guys.
Tiffany.
Thank you, man. Gary Priest. Well, we got a lot of emails this week, huh?
Yeah, we did.
Not bad, huh?
I love it.
Gary Priest, Nina, German one-hit wonder vixen, Claire Grogan from Altered Images, cute as all fuck with a badass scar, Joan Jett because she would fuck you up, Madonna, True Blue era, cool blonde, less bangle jewelry than previous eras, Sade, cool and classy, who doesn't love huge hoop earrings, Kim Deal from the Pixies, I love a female bass player and she was talented as fuck, Kim Gordon from Sonic Youth, art rock, cool, dirty blonde chick, I love it, Tracy Chasey from the Primitives, perfect indie elegance, Brick Smith from The Fall, ace guitars who made the ugliest band in the world sexy, Suzanne Vega, what can I say, smart women with poetic lyrics and bob haircuts, own me. Damn, that was fun. Thanks for the great shows, Gary. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you, Gary.
And Grady W. Smithy, Debbie Gibson. If you were a guy growing up in the 80s, you wanted to fuck Tiffany. But Debbie Gibson was the one you seemed you could have a life with. Lita Ford, Susie Sue from Susie and the Banshees, Pat Benatar, Ann Wilson from Heart, Sheena Easton, Cyndi Lauper, Jane Weedland, Susanna Hoffs, and number 1, Terry Nunn from Berlin. Did anyone make your...
No.
Me neither.
No.
Damn it. Guys, read our minds. Next Ramble. You ready for this? Top 10 Jedi ever.
Have we ever done that before?
I thought we had. I looked it up. I couldn't find it.
Really? I thought we did that. Okay.
Didn't we?
I'm down for it. I'll
Should
do
we,
it.
Should I double
We
check?
can do it again. We should do Star
We
Wars
should just
themed
do it
stuff.
again, man. Fuck it. But I if it's right here, it's a Jedi.
It's right here.
I'll be so pissed.
It's right here. Rook move.
Well, Rook move.
move.
You just
Rook
didn't look
move.
at the listener of all the ones you've
Rook
done.
move.
Rook fucking move.
I thought we
Rook
did.
move, you fucking bitch.
Get back in line! I've only got 3 zebra Batman.
Back in the line, you fucking cunt.
Jedi.
That's for next one.
Oh.
So that's the
I've peeked into
first
two.
one.
Really?
All right, then.
That seems like a no-brainer.
I
for
know.
us.
Top 10 Jedi
All right.
for Ramble 208.
I got you.
My honorable mentions were Lita Ford, Nancy Wilson, Spinderella from Salt and Pepper, Terry Nunn from Berlin, Belinda Carlisle, Ann Wilson, Cyndi Lauper.
That's all honorable mentions?
All honorable
Jesus,
mentions.
Dude.
And of course, Paula Abdul.
You're leaving some top 5s in the honorable
My
mentions.
honorable mentions. My number 10, let's get physical.
Oh,
Physical.
Pat Benatar?
With Olivia Newton-John.
Olivia Newton-John. I always get
I
her.
wanna
I always get Pat
physical.
Benatar and
Let's get into body.
what's her fucking song about punching somebody?
Hit me with
That
the
one.
shot.
I always get that mixed up.
It's good wood. They're both physical things. Who's your number 10?
Honorable mention.
Yeah.
And just because, for some reason in that movie when I was a kid and I saw it, I was like, okay, I don't think I want it, but she could have it.
Right.
Grace Jones.
Grace Jones.
Just because of View to a Kill.
Fuck yeah.
When she took Roger Moore to bed, I'm like, oh,
Bum,
fuck.
bum, bum.
I don't
Oh.
want this to happen,
But
if she wants to take me, there's nothing I can do about it.
and might as well enjoy it.
And I'm just going to go along with it.
Yep, I'm with you there. All right, that's that's good.
No one else said Grace
no one
Jones.
else.
No one else
Yeah,
has the
no
balls.
one else had the. No one else had
that
the balls.
Grace
Eddie.
Jones actually physically has.
That- my number 9.
I didn't do a 10.
Oh, you didn't.
That was an honorable
Who's
mention.
your
She's
number
not
10?
in the top 10.
Who's your number 10?
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner. Simply the bells. Bum, bum.
What's love got to do with it? When she's walking down the
What's
street,
love
those legs.
Got to
How does
do
no one
with
else
it?
mention her in the top 10?
I know. Yeah, I missed
With those
it.
legs in the top
I missed
10.
the boat on her, and if I could turn back time, share. I missed the boat on that one too.
She's still to come.
I didn't even. She
Tina
didn't even
Turner.
I dropped the ball.
What's love got to do with it?
Oof,
Those
that's
legs
great.
can have it.
My number 9. I'm cheating.
What?
I'm going Wendy and Lisa from the new Power Generation.
okay.
Yep.
It's a double team.
Keyboardist.
9. Cher.
Share.
Turn back time. Cher.
My number 8. Vanity.
Vanity.
I had
Nice.
to go Vanity.
My number 8. Everyone from the Go-Go's.
Oh, the
The whole
Go-Go's.
band can have it. At
My number
8.
7. Pat Benatar.
Nice. My number 7's Pat Benatar.
We always match. My number 6. Joan Jett.
Okay. My number 6. Olivia Newton-John.
My number 5. Debbie Gibson.
My 5 is Joan Jett.
Ooh, my number 4, the one and only. My baby takes the morning train. Sheena motherfucking. She had to
Oh.
be top 5. There's no question.
My number 4, Whitney Houston.
My number 3, Susanna Hoffs.
Ooh.
Yeah,
My number 3. Did I say Debbie Gibson already? No, I didn't.
I don't think you have yet.
Debbie Gibson.
My number 2, Madonna.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she never did it for me.
Oof.
She never ever did it
She
for me.
did it a ton for
Though
me.
I'd let Grace Jones take me if she wanted to. I'm not gonna initiate with Grace Jones because I don't find her that attractive. But if she took me,
You're in.
she can have it.
She has it all. Oh, fuck.
My number 2. Well, fuck. It was just who was my number 2? Tiffany.
Oh. My number 1, who else could it be? Whitney Houston.
My number 1. She needs.
Look at that. There you go, everybody. That's our top 10.
Yeah.
What a heck of a next ramble. What would Spider-Man go into the Villain Hall of Fame hat with?
That's
Who's
tough
on that
one.
hat?
That might be our toughest
ever.
Hall of Fame hat.
Cool in the
of
Gang's
all
Open
time.
Close Encore and Top 10 Jedi. Ramble at theramblepod.com. We've already done Top 10 Jedi. Fuck it. We'll do it again.
Do it again. It's Star Wars season.
It's Star Wars season. Let's do it again. Thank you for listening, everybody. We want to thank you for letting us be ourselves. That's been our episode. We love you guys. Tune in, subscribe, all that good shit, right? 5-star rating, positive text review, buy our CDs, everything. Check us out live. We are both going to be at the Levity Live in Oxnard. December 4th, Wednesday night.
That's right, December 4th.
So if who was part of the Stormtrooper group that invited us to the Mandalorian?
God,
Come on, don't do this.
I know. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yes.
Stop. Amador?
Amador.
Amador?
I think it's
Hold
Amador.
on. No, I got it right here. I
think
got it
it's
right
Amador.
here. Amador.
Amador, please
Amador.
bring out the troops to come see us at
Do
in Oxnard, California, Levity Live, Wednesday, December 4th.
Yeah, bring them all out. Dressed
Bring
up.
them all
To the
out.
nines.
It's going to be fun as fuck, man. Come on out to that show. Levity Live, Oxnard, California. I'll be
Wednesday.
headlining December 4th,
December 4th.
Wednesday night. Eddie's going to be on the show. It's going to be fucking great. Come on out. And we love you guys. Thank you, and we'll see you next time, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
Are we playing the music now?
It's almost.
Almost. There it is.
Huh?
There it is.
Huh?
There it is. So Grace Jones, you couldn't let her take it?
Yeah.
I don't think you could do anything if
There's
she wanted
no
to take
choice. It'd be like that fucking chick from that Dothamir planet.
It. Right.
That
The Night Sister.
Who's
she
saying
wants
no to
it.
her? Like,
She's
yeah,
taking
well,
it. Not
oh,
that you want it.
look, ma'am, I'm not. It's over.
And I'm not going to tell anybody about it.
Right. Still got to do it.
But you're still going to do it.
I.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, what's his face had Boy George blowing him.
It's true.
So,
There, we should feel no shame.
but
in
Grace
this
Jones
list.
is more manly than Boy George.
Grace Jones takes Batman. In
Oh, yeah.
seconds.
Batman cowers.
Oh, he shits his pants.
Batman pisses his pants
badly.
if Grace Jones tries to take it.